Hello, and welcome to Reiki Live. Move this a little bit closer, it's kind of far tonight. I'm Kerri Wade. Thank you for being here. We're going to be doing some Reiki, and right now I am going to try to get this shared out on my page. If you would be so kind to share this on your Facebook page, or if you have any groups that you can share it with, I would really love that. Hey, look at this. Share, share, share. Ta-da! Welcome. Happy Tuesday. I doed it right. Hello, Glenda. Hi, Day. How are you? Welcome. I am Kerri Wade, and I'm going to be bringing you some Reiki energy this evening. Reiki is a beautiful healing modality. It is a spiritually guided life force energy that moves through me to you. Being energy, it can go anywhere to anyone who wishes to receive it. So all you have to do is get comfortable, set your intention to receive this energy. If you have any specific intentions that you'd like to receive, specific the train just left the station and I wasn't on it. Hi, Hope. Welcome. I'm glad you're here. So if you have something specific that you would like to ask this Reiki energy to come in and help you heal, please don't hesitate to set that intention. Reiki is a smart energy. It goes where it's needed the most. But I always invite you to set an intention because I just feel like it's more powerful. And that's just part of my belief. So, welcome. I'm glad you're here. Everybody having a good week so far? Got a holiday weekend coming up? Woo! A little tea. We had some rain here in Phoenix tonight. Supposed to get a whole bunch of it overnight and into tomorrow morning, so that's very good. Our drought situation is getting better thanks to all the rain we've had. Hi, Christina. Thank you for being here. And so, happy Tuesday. How's everybody doing? Everybody feeling some crazy energy stuff going on? When I was just preparing tonight and calling in my guides and actually starting the Reiki flow, was like so much energy. And I know there's been a lot of ascension stuff going on over the last several days, and I don't keep up with all of it like I used to, but I know that there's a lot of energetic happenings going on collectively for us right now, for our planet, for everybody, as we continue to shift into a higher frequency. And so that may be part of it, because when I first started tonight, when I just started calling in the energy, it was just like, I felt like all of a sudden I was having almost like a hot flash where I was just burning up, and that's how I feel energy a lot of times, is I'll feel it in my body. And a lot of times it feels like when I'm doing a Reiki session and somebody's releasing a lot of energy, for me, it almost feels like I'm going to get sick sometimes. Like you know how right before you get sick, like food poisoning or whatever, how you start to like sweat and you start feeling nauseous. That happens to me when somebody's releasing a lot of energy. I don't get sick. It passes as soon as that energy moves through. But yeah, that's kind of how I felt tonight while calling in this energy. So get comfy, set your intention to receive. If you can share this out, I would love for you to do that. Again, my name is Kerri Wade. I am a Reiki Master Teacher in Chandler, Arizona. Actually, I'm in Gilbert, Arizona right now at my home. We all run together here. You know, the towns, the suburbs of Phoenix are all, you know, you cross one border, you're already in another town. It's like you don't even know that you've left the last town. That's how it is here in the Southeast Valley. So I am a Nusui Reiki Master Teacher. I'm also a Karuna Reiki practitioner and video keeps getting, oh yeah, it is that energy, Hope. Video keeps getting interrupted. I was having internet problems today for sure. A couple of different meetings I had, and I blipped out a couple times or froze up. So it happens. I'm also a Holy Fire Reiki Master. And I do other healing modalities, energy healing modalities, such as the emotion code and the body code. I'm a certified practitioner for both of those. Hypnotherapy, and I am an advanced I Am Yoga Nidra meditation facilitator. So I love coming on here on Tuesday nights and sharing this energy. Again, all you have to do is get comfortable, set your intention to receive, and the energy is flowing. Just let it go where it needs to. And if you have a specific intention, by all means, call that in. So, I got this little article. I guess this was today. Is today the 31st? Yes. It was today. This email list, I've shared some of these with you before, called Daily Om. And today's was about worry. And I know a lot of people that are worriers. I am from a family of worriers. And I recently just had some discussion with some family members about this. But I thought I'd share this because I know that there are other worriers out there. It's not just me and my family, right? Worry is an extension of fear and can also set you up for attracting that which you don't want in your life. We have all had the experience of worrying about something at some point in our lives. Some of us have a habitual tendency to worry, and all of us have known someone who is a chronic worrier. Worry is an extension of fear, and it can be a very draining experience. In order for worry to exist, we have to imagine that something bad might happen. What we are worrying about has not happened yet. So this bad thing is by definition a fantasy. Understood this way, worry is a self-created state of needless fear. Still, most of us worry. One reason we worry is because we feel like we're not in control. Does that resonate for anyone? For example, you might worry about a loved one's driving home in bad weather. There is nothing you can do to guarantee their safe passage, but you worry until you find out they have reached their destination unharmed. In this instance, worry is an attempt to feel useful and in control. Is that interesting? However, worrying does nothing to ensure a positive outcome, and it has an unpleasant effect on your body, your mind, and spirit. The good news is that there are ways to transform this kind of worry so that it has a healing effect. Just as worry uses the imagination, so does the antidote to worry. Next time you find that you are worrying, imagine the best result instead of anticipating the worst outcome. Okay, say that again. Imagine the best result instead of anticipating the worst outcome. Visualize your loved one's path bathed in white light and clearly see in your mind's eye their safe arrival. Imagine angels or guides watching over them as they make their way home. Generate peace and well-being instead of nervousness and unease within yourself. Hello, Sarah. Hi, Sarah Jean. How are you? Another reason we worry is that something that we know is pending, but we are avoiding, is nagging us. An unpaid parking ticket, an upcoming test, an issue with a friend. I would add in conversation that we know we need to have with someone. In these cases, acknowledging that we are worried and taking action is the best solution. If you can confront the situation and own your power to change it, you have no reason to worry. So, interesting, huh? Just some different ways to deal with worry. I also found a little article as I was looking through here, getting ready to go on tonight, from Power of Positivity on how to let go of worrying. And so just some different ideas here for you. Number one is to identify the cause. Figuring out why you're worried is the first part of letting go of your anxiety. Why are you so anxious? Are you actually excited about something? Or are you worried that it's too good to actually be real? That can be a worry too, right? Are you worried that something bad is going to happen? Answering these questions is a good way to come to terms what is really driving your anxieties. If you dig deep enough, you'll see what is really underneath those worries. Excitement, fear, sadness, and a combination of many other different emotions often culminate in this feeling of being worried. Once you can break down your anxiety into smaller feelings, you'll be better able to get a hold of how you're feeling and work on eliminating your anxiety altogether. Though it will take time, making this step forward will allow you to get started with dismantling your anxiety. Hi, Jean, how are you? Oh, hope you just said this to your kid earlier. Yeah. Good little reminders, it's not stuff that we don't know already, most of us, but it's good reminders because we forget. Recognize what you can't control. Ooh, who's a control freak? Huh? We want to control situations. We want some control over others around us and different issues in our lives. In life, we want to take control of everything, from our emotions to the direction in which our lives are going. We all try our best to get what we want out of life. Nothing wrong with that. However, this isn't possible in every situation. Our most intricate plans have a way of falling apart, regardless of how much hard work we put into them. When we're unable to realize our goals, it can lead to feeling frustrated, hopeless, and worried about how things will turn out after our initial attempts have failed. Though these moments can be a major letdown, if you find yourself feeling this way, you must understand that you can't control everything in life. From other people to the weather to relationships, you can only control your own actions. Right? While this realization may seem frustrating to some people, in reality, it's rather freeing. Being able to let go of any feelings of guilt, frustration, and stress caused by not feeling in control will give way to feeling more confident about your choices, the only thing you can control. Like I always am preaching, let go of your expectations. Let go of the expectations of the outcome. Realize that worrying is useless. Worrying is ultimately a waste of energy. Amen. Sometimes the most stressful situations are ones that can't be planned for. Situations like car trouble or a natural disaster are all examples of potential stress, including issues that will happen whether you worry or not. Similarly, most of those scenarios that we fear will happen never actually happen. Whether you're worried you'll lose your job or you are afraid that you will never find the love of your life, most of this anxiety is in your head. Since you ultimately can't control what will happen to you in life, what's the point in worrying about something you have no control over? Oh, it sounds so easy, right? Hi, Marissa. Understand that you are a survivor. No one escapes life unscathed. We all have our own war stories of broken hearts, hurt feelings, and some of the worst situations we've ever experienced. Looking back at all of that, you must realize that you've gone through all of these challenging situations, ran out of breath, and you've come out of them alive. You've survived everything that you have been through, and you will continue to keep surviving. You're more powerful than you know and stronger than you give yourself credit for. Once you accept this fact and let go of your fear, you will see, pop up. You will see that whatever you've been worrying about doesn't stand a chance. You've proven to life and yourself that you are more than the things that threaten to hold you back. Whatever happens next, you can handle it. Recognize inconveniences for what they are. We've all been there. What is really a minor inconvenience seems like a catastrophe in the moment. Taking a step back to recognize the inconveniences for what they are will help you keep your anxiety in check and let go. Whenever you feel yourself start to tense up with stress again, ask yourself if it's truly a disaster or if it's a small inconvenience, like that one. When we are overworked, stressed out, and low on energy, even the smallest things can feel like the end of the world. If you can, take some time for yourself and decompress before addressing the situation again. This will help you learn to let go. Love that. Hi, Janine. Once you are centered, analyze the problem and see whether or not it is worth worrying over. As soon as you understand that the problem isn't as unmanageable as it seems, you will be better able to find a solution to the issue. Love this one. Trust yourself. You've got this. We live, we learn. The more experience you have, the better equipped you will be to handle the curveballs that life throws your way. Most of the stress we have comes from feeling like we aren't capable of handling a situation. Whether you're worrying about finding money for a financial issue or working through a complicated problem in a relationship, things can easily seem overwhelming when you doubt yourself. Regardless of what you've experienced in life, always believe in yourself. Whatever problem you may be worrying about, you have every tool you need to solve the issues. Even if things don't work out as perfectly as you may hope, the more you trust yourself, the better you will be able to navigate these situations and let go of the fear. Honor your journey. Life is meant to be experienced. Throughout the good and the bad, it's important to honor the journey you are going through. Every momentary inconvenience or setback will only help to shape you into the person you are becoming. Even the moments that are the most painful allow you to become the strongest person and prepare you to take on other challenges in life. As you go through life, choose to embrace all your experiences rather than worrying about what may or may not happen. Take joy where you can find it and learn what you can from any mistakes. With this sort of mindset in place, you'll find that you can look forward to any hand that life deals you. As you know, it is only serving to make you the best version of yourself. Here's a tough one for a lot of us. Ask for help when you need it. Hi, Julie Ann. Hello, Christina. One of the main reasons life struggles can seem so overwhelming is the fact that we try to do life alone. Anybody resonate with that? While this sort of independent mindset is helpful in certain situations, no one is an island. Not everything in life is easy to face alone, and we don't have to go through these issues by ourselves. It's time to let go of the idea that we don't need anyone else. When things start to become too overwhelming, it's okay to ask for help. Hi, Lori. Who has a hard time asking for help? Does that feel like, is that hard? Is that difficult? Why is that? Why is that? Why can't we just ask for help when we need it? Because we love to help others, right? Why do we think others don't want to help us? One of those weird conundrums in life. Our friends and family members care about us and are often willing to help in any way they can. If you ever take on too much, don't make it worse by drowning in the fear that you don't have a way out of the situation. Though it may be uncomfortable to ask for help, it doesn't mean that you are weak. Being able to admit that we can't handle something on your own is a strength that more of us should start embracing. Love that. Learn how to let go. What's my favorite line? Let go, let God. Anxiety doesn't have to stay with us. All the worry, stress, and fear that we invite into our lives can be eliminated when we make the decision to let these things go. Surrender. Surrender. From forgiving someone who has wronged us to letting go of past mistakes that seem to haunt us, understanding how to accept things and move on from them is the sort of cathartic experience that allows us to move on and free ourselves from anxiety that would have otherwise held us back. As you go through your daily life, you'll find more ways to release the momentary anxiety that you feel so that you can start fresh each day. Prepare for positivity. Many of us invite needless negativity into our lives. While it may seem important to worry about all of the little things, like what to wear, what to say, what the day may bring, these worries only serve to make us feel negatively about ourselves and our lives. Similarly, thoughts where we criticize ourselves cause further stress and lead us to doubting ourselves. Avoid these little dissatisfactory emotions and thoughts by focusing on removing negativity from your life. Hi, Elaine. And yes, sometimes that is people. Spend a few moments in the morning reflecting on all of the positive things in your life. Go over the amazing characteristics that make you and remind yourself that you are capable of anything. To avoid stressing out over the little things, take some time the night before to plan out your outfits, schedule your meals, anything else that might cause stress in the coming days. The better prepared you are mentally, physically, and emotionally, the less stress you will experience. Final thoughts on how to let go. Letting go of your stress won't happen overnight. While it may take time to fully let go, taking daily steps to move past these worries will help you manage your stress. So, keep those things in mind. Don't let stress hold you back. Don't let worrying about shit that hasn't happened and probably never will happen hold you back, right? Just take a deep breath. Just breathe through it. Breathe through it. Let it go. Get yourself grounded. Realign yourself with your own values, your own inside person, who you are, and move forward from there. Okay? So I hope you like some of those little tips on worrying. Oops. Because worrying can be very, 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 very stressful. So, how's everybody doing with the Reiki? Yes, yes. So, some heavy, powerful energy going on around us right now. I think it's going to continue for a few more days. So, one day at a time. Take it one day at a time. Meditate or pray every day. 2 minutes. That's fine. You don't have to make a huge commitment. I always suggest baby steps. Start small and build up. Take a little bit of time to pay attention to your body every day. Whether it's a little bit of movement, some stretching, some walking. Feed your body. Feed your body good food. Keep your immune system up. Sleep. I think sleep is one of the most important factors in our health and our immune systems. You must be getting good sleep. 7 to 8 hours a night is recommended. So sleep. I know, easier said than done sometimes. We all have our little issues that we go through from time to time. But go to bed earlier. Stay in bed longer if you can. That's my policy. There's nothing like hitting the sheets at night, is there? Getting into bed at night, to me, that's the best part of my day. I love getting in my bed at night. So, ways to manage your stress. I try to bring you some little tips or tricks or something that I read every week that have helped me that I think might help you as well. So, if you ever have any suggestions that you'd like me to talk about, any questions that you have, feel free to reach out. Bear in mind, I don't always see your comments as you're making comments. Like the names pop up sometimes for some people that are just coming on. I get little things popping up on the screen, but I don't see all the comments. So, Jessica, yes, and even better when rainy. Yes, rainy days. Oh, yeah. Bed is wonderful when it's raining, right? Don't you just want to curl up in a nice big blanket and stay in bed all day? Yes, the daily go sign up for that. If you don't get that email, it's called the Daily and every day it's just a little short writing on something. And some of them you'll read, some of them you'll just skip over. It's okay. So you are welcome. I hope you're feeling good. It's good to see you too. And I'm going to bring our Reiki to a close, but I'm going to pull a postcard from Spirit for us. So, don't go away. Don't go away. If anyone is interested in learning Reiki, I do have an online Reiki course. It's a 3-part Reiki course, Reiki 1, 2, and I teach 3 and 4 together, which is the master and teacher level together. It's on Facebook. There are videos, procedure manuals, and then we get together after you finish a module and I do your attunements for you. And in Reiki 1, you learn how to do Reiki on yourself. And in Reiki 2, and on others, you learn the hand positions, you learn kind of like the foundations of Reiki, the history of it, what it is, that sort of thing. And in 2, you learn the symbols and you learn how to do distance Reiki. This, by the way, is a card deck from Colette Baron Reed, and it's called Postcards from Spirit. Beautiful little messages. Everybody should have this deck. and pull one when you need it. I love this one so much. So, and then Reiki 3 is the master level, where you receive the master symbol. And in my program, you also learn how to teach Reiki to others, how to do attunements on others. And so, anyway, it's all online. The information's on my website, kerriwade.com. Anybody can learn Reiki. It is not hard. It's not hard to learn. It's not hard to do. And it's just, making a commitment to yourself and doing it. So, here's our message from Spirit. Dear you, now is one of those times you're being asked to add some distance. Take a step back and do nothing but observe. Don't worry about how long it will take to regroup. Just know it's temporary and actually an opportunity to take a breath, slow down, and look at how far you have come. Decisions for the highest good are made when you have clarity, which comes from being open to information from both the intellect and the intuition. When you step into the role of observer, it's as if you turn on a switch that allows your soul to be an essential part of the information gathering and decision-making process. In this way, you can approach things from a more neutral and non-judgmental place. We know you'll make the right choice. Trust us when we say now is not the time to get too close to the fray. Step back now. You will be glad you did. Love you. Great message, right? Yeah, we all need to step back. We all need to practice the pause. That is one of the modules in my program, Who the Bleep Am I? And it's learning to pause, to take that pause and get that clarity and get that centeredness and get that groundedness so that we can move in a more effective way, in a more aligned way, aligning with our own values and truths. And it's something we forget to do in our chronically overstressed society and culture here. So, yeah, step back. Spirit's saying step back. Take a pause. You're welcome, Dave. Thank you guys for being here. I appreciate you so much. And I will see you. Hopefully I'm going to be back here next Tuesday night. But it's a little tiny bit iffy right now. I'll put something out, though, in the day. I haven't been very good about getting these on the event calendar early, before the day of. So, Elaine, thank you. So, I need to try to do better on that, I know. But right now, I'm not doing anything. I'm taking the pause. So, have grace with yourself and others. I will see you next week. Love you guys. Bye-bye. Oh, Sarah, I'm excited to meet you tomorrow, too. Yay! Okay, good night.